Hi makeup lovers, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Katerina and I'm a professional makeup artist based in Florida, and this channel is about makeup, beauty and self-love. Hi, I missed you. It's summer everywhere and it's getting really hot and humid here in Florida, but this is not an excuse not to do makeup. And today I'm gonna show you how I do summer makeup. I will start with my eyebrows before I put anything on my face because I would like my eyebrows stay a little bit longer. And I'm gonna use LA Girl pencil. It's the shade GB357 Brunette. I like this pencil a lot. It gives a very soft and natural look. So I'm gonna fill in the gapes of my eyebrows. Nothing too complicated, just fill in gapes and look how eyebrow change completely. And another one. Some of my clients are really surprised when they see me without my eyebrow makeup because my brows look really thin and kind of poor. But when I do all this fun stuff with my eyebrows, it looks like I have a lot, but that's not true. They fake. As my hydration, I'm gonna use a Dermalogica booster. It has hyaluronic acid as the main ingredient, and it gives a very nice feeling without overwhelming my skin, but it goes deep in my skin and gives me a very, very good hydration. I love how my skin feels after I apply this product. It helps me with my fine lines. It makes my skin more firm right away, and it's definitely a good base for next products I'm gonna use. Speaking of which, I'm gonna use this teeny tiny SPF I probably got as a little present, and I decided to give it a try and test it. So it's a brand called Kula, and the SPF is Sun-Silk Drops Sunscreen SPF 30. And I really like how my makeup looks on this SPF, because sometimes they can be SPFs can be too like whitish on your skin, and foundation doesn't look good on the top of it. But we definitely need to wear an SPF, especially here in Florida, because sun is so dangerous and damages. I'm never gonna tire to preach about it because we just save so much youth using SPF. So I'm gonna use those drops. I understand why they call it silky drops. It's really a silky feeling on your face. I like it. So it was like kind of a good surprise. I always take those little samples, everything people gives me. I always like to try, because you never know before you try if product is good or not. On my T-zone, I'm gonna use Hourglass Whale Primer. Usually I do not use primers on my casual makeup, but this is a summer makeup, and this kind of primer helps you to mattify the T-zone, which gets most oily during the day. This product is phenomenal. Like most Hourglass products, I love this whale, so I use it on my clients, my brides. I use it on myself. I really recommend people who struggle of the oily skin, and it really helps. But I don't see any need to use it all over my face. I just use it on the spots where I need it, which is actually my T-zone. And what I also like about this primer, it smooths out pores so good. Like you cannot see pores on the spots where I put primer. I'm gonna use my all-time favorite Becca concealer slash base, and on the top of it I will use another concealer. So I will just cancel my dark circles. They're not so bad, but still. Just bright up a little bit my under eye zone before I use another concealer. Also, this concealer, I think I talk about this in every video, but maybe someone looking for the first time, I'm talking about this concealer all the time. It just helps another concealer to stay on and do not crease. That's what I like about it. And it gives nice and glowy moisturizing look under the eye. Now I'm gonna use Tarte Shape Tape. I'm still testing it. I like this concealer so far. It's legendary. All makeup artists, almost all of them, love it. And on my shame, I didn't try it before, so I tested it a lot. And it's good. It has a great coverage, and it's very fixing and kind of melts in your skin, acting nicely during the day. I tested it on the few weddings already. My technique with concealers, I'm still using this Becca base no matter what, but my technique with concealers, I just try to blend them for a good amount of time into my skin. It helps me with creasing. So everybody has their different techniques with concealers, but mine is to actually use the fluffy brush like this and just like super light hand and blend it. Blend all over, and it gives very nice and smooth look. I don't like to put a lot of product. I just build, blend and build more. Blend and build more if I need it. Also, it's brightening up this part, the middle part of the face, which I always like to do no matter what. It depends, is it evening or daytime makeup? So for evening makeup, I use more light right here in the central part of my face. For the daytime, just a little bit less. And I have a little breakouts here. She needs to go home. So with little red spots, I usually put concealer on and leave it for 5 minutes, and then I just tap my foundation on the top of it. I let concealer fix on the problem zones. And now I have some leftovers of the concealer and I put it on my lid. This Shape Tape concealer works absolutely amazing as a eyeshadow base. Like hands down, it's enough. You don't need anything. So as you see, for my casual makeup, I just like, and for full glam as well, honestly, I like to use very little amount of product. I don't like swim in foundation or concealer. I just build it on the, like, lay on the layer. And when you use a small amount of product, in the end of the day, you can build it up and your makeup gonna look nicer than when you use like half a bottle of concealer. No matter what some trends are, I know some people techniques is to use a lot of product, but I don't think it's good for everyday makeup, you know. It's good for the camera, for sure. It's amazing for the camera. But for your everyday makeup, you don't need much product. Now, I add a bit of concealer on my forehead. Actually, exactly where I put my primer. And I just love how product looks. Flawless. For real. It's Hourglass did a great job with so many of their products. I cannot say about all, but so many are just phenomenal. Today, as my foundation, I'm gonna use by Terry Cover Expert SPF 15. It's kind of my new foundation. I just grabbed it because I wanted to test. I never tried by Terry foundation. However, I'm a big fan of their hyaluronic powders. They are just the best. And I grabbed it. I was in a hurry. I didn't look much. So this one is a little bit lighter than my face. That's why I'm gonna add couple drops of olive shade foundation. One of my favorites, Giorgio Armani Illuminous Silk. I'm gonna mix them together. So I'm gonna mix them and I will start to apply with the brush. I have no clue of the name of this brush. And blend, of course, with Beauty Sponge. This foundation by Terry smells so good. It smells a little bit powdery, very pleasant, you know, like a very good classy perfume, like my grandma might like. But for some reason, I like these powdery smells too. So just be aware, if you decide to try this foundation, it has scent. It's hard, honestly, to say something about this foundation because obviously I'm mixing it with another product. So I don't know, maybe I just need to be more attentive and just get my shade. I honestly didn't expect that I got so much tan. Seriously. I do not spend much time on the sun, but I definitely can see that I got tan based on my foundation shades. You always want to make sure you do neck. Neck is the widest part of our body. So don't forget, don't discriminate neck. I'm gonna set this look with my favorite powder, Hourglass Whale. It's super light. I love it. It doesn't give you any dry feeling, and it's like its name, it's whale, you know. Very light, soft, and delicate. I like this kind of powders. So I use small hookah brush, and I just do a very light setting all over my face. So I set everything. Now I'm gonna add bronzer. I'm using, again, hookah brush. It doesn't have any numbers, so it was like a self makeup brush set. Bronzer is happiness. I'm not a big fan of contouring. I like bronzing. That's a vacation vibe, you know. And I add just a little bit of bronzer on top of my eyebrows to give a little shade here. On my cheekbones, on my chin, and a little bit on my neck and chin. For my summer eye makeup, I'm gonna use this Too Faced palette. It's called Pinker Times Ahead. It has really fun colors, really summery. So I probably gonna use something peachy. I feel like peachy. And I'm gonna apply with my Zoeva brush number 134, and I'm gonna pick this shade peachy. And just apply on my lid. And I blend edges. It looks beautiful. I like it. Probably I need to get another brush to work. So this one, honestly, I don't know. It's just a random brush from Amazon. I would love to share, but I have no clue the number and the brand. Sorry. Sometimes I'm buying things impulsively, especially if it's makeup. Well, only if it's makeup. I don't buy impulsively anything else but makeup. Oh my god. Yeah, I like. This looks beautiful. I blend. And as a transition color, I'm gonna use lighter, like pinkish peach. And I just put all the way on the top. I do not afraid because it's super light blending shade, and right now it's a trend, like everybody lift eyeshadows like so high, much higher than it used to be even like 5 years ago when I just started doing makeup. And I like this trend because it's open up eye better, and if you blend nicely, it look nice. This is amazing brush. I like Zoeva so much. They are just perfect. Shape, blending skills are amazing. I'm happy with this tool. And as you see, the color looks pretty pronounced because it was on the top of concealer, tart shape tape. So it working nicely. It given a good base for eyeshadows. When I apply eyeshadows on my eyelid, I use tapping moves. It's so important how exactly you applying, because if you're gonna rub on your eyelid, eyeshadow gonna look different. Even the most expensive, the most wonderful, silky smooth, they're not gonna look good on you. You can rub and blend just on the edges when you need this nice and smooth transition. On the middle of the eyelid, we just do a tapping, tap, tap, tap movements. And maybe blend a little bit more to my temple. I really like how it looks. I have a very similar dress color to my eyeshadows. I think it's really good makeup for a beach party. I want to make this makeup a little bit deeper, and I get smaller brush And I will use very light brown color. It's the last one on the palette. And I will use super close to my eyelash line, just to make it a bit deeper, more intensity. Same shade, but a little bit lighter. I will use on my bottom lid. Also, secret for a good makeup is a light hand. You don't have to rub on your eyelid too hard. Just super light and easy, and take your time to blend. Now, in the corners, inner corners of my eyes, I really want to put something shiny, shimmery. That's why I'm probably gonna just use the same. No, I'm gonna have this brush. I'm gonna have this shape brush. This brush came with me from Ukraine. The brand name of this brush is Wobs, W-O-B-O-S. It's a very good quality brushes. I love them. Hard-working horses. So I'm gonna use this brush and apply shimmer in my inner corners. Shimmers are decoration for sure. I love to put any kind of shimmers or sparkles on my inner corner. Depends on the makeup, but in general I do. Now, mascara. I'm gonna use this Thrive mascara. It doesn't give me much volume, but it gives a length for sure of my lashes. Makeup almost done, but what we're missing? Right, we're missing blush. And with this makeup, I'm gonna use coral shade of blush, and I'm gonna use Anastasia Beverly Hills. It's a blush trio, and the shade I'm gonna use called Desert. It's a really beautiful coral shade. I really like the trend to put your blush a little bit higher than it usually goes. This light draping technique, light version of draping, I think it gives a beautiful lifting effect. But still, it's a summer makeup, so I use a little bit on my nose and on my forehead. To this makeup, I wanna add a teeny little bit Iconic London. It's illumination drops, and I put it on my hand, spread it, and leftovers on my finger, I will just add on my cheek. Just to give this delicate illumination. And on my nose and my lip, on a cupid. I think it looks beautiful. What do you think? Final, we're gonna do lips. My favorite lip combo. I'm gonna use nude truffle. So the name says everything for this lip liner. It's NYX nude truffle. This is the best lip liner, nude lip liner I ever had, and it fits everyone, everybody, and you can just do so much fun combos with it. Like you can do whatever, and I will show you mine. I gonna use my nude truffle liner and line my lips. Or should I say overline my lips? And then, I'm gonna take the small brush. It can be a round brush like this. This is Morphe E18. And I'm gonna blend. I'm gonna blend, and what I like to leave the middle of my lips, I like to leave a little more empty, because this is how you build this ombre technique. And visually, with this technique, your lips gonna look bigger than they are. And this blending of the lip, first of all, the color gonna stay longer with you with this technique. Second of all, you cannot tell like what shade of lipstick did you use. Like my clients always ask me, like, what do you wear, what lipstick did you use here or there? And I say, oh my gosh, I used like 10 of them. I like to mix, I like to play with different combos of the lips, but like this is the basic. If you want these trendy lips, you need to blend your lip liner. I would love to add lip gloss, just to make my lips look juicy and shiny. I think with this look, this lip combo, exactly what we need. This is it. This is my summer makeup. I really hope you like it and you pick up something useful for yourself, some techniques, tricks, and tips. That's why I'm here. Like and subscribe, and I see you in my next videos. Take care. Bye.